Good morning, Pisces. Good morning. I hope you guys had a good night's sleep. I hope you woke up today feeling happy, safe, and peaceful. Thank you to everyone that has liked, commented, subscribed, and gave donations. All right, Pisceanos. Let's see what we got going on Saturday morning. All right, let's pull a few of these. This is Egyptian Visions by Maruka X. We're going to pull 3 cards. We also got the 3 of Wands there at the bottom of the deck. Sorry, guys. You know I would wake up first thing and do this. But let's see. You're the first people I talk to. Spirit. Angels. Ancestors. And higher beings. Please help with this message today for my beautiful Pisces people, my Pisceanos. What messages do we have for Pisces? I was checking to see if it's so dark in here that you can't see. We got Wheel of Fortune, Starseed, and Futuristic. Wow. So 3 of Wands here is an energy of being in your highest form, your higher self. How do I explain this, Pisces? I think sometimes you guys don't realize how important you are or how important and meaningful your life is. Like your life, you do have a purpose here. There is something that is bigger than what I guess you know about yourself. I got Starseed here. It says old soul with deep spiritual wisdom, here to evolve spiritually, important mission in life. This is in the challenged position. So it tells me that maybe sometimes you guys don't know why you're here. What's your purpose? You know, in what area you're going to be the most effective, you know, like stuff like that, feelings like that, Pisces. But make no mistake, it says Starseed here. It's like you do have a purpose. You do have a mission. Your job and assignment here is very important. You know, sometimes we don't know. Maybe it is taking even care of our children. Maybe there's something bigger that comes with that, with these kids. You don't know who these kids are going to be and what they're going to do and how they may change things in the future. You know, so maybe it is just that, but that's an important mission, let's just say. Maybe it's bigger than that. You know, I do have futuristic here. It says a futuristic view of the world, modern and unique idea, ahead of your time. You are already ahead of the game, Pisces. You are. I feel you. You're ahead of the game. There's some lessons that you've learned in life that some people are still sleeping. They don't get it. They don't understand. But you're ahead of you're ahead of the times. You already know something. You've already been through so much. So, you know what I get, Pisces? This is what I'm feeling. I want you to think about your life and how fortunate you are, because there's so many people out there that would pray, work hard to be where you're at in life. And it's not the goal to have people look at you and say, I want to be like this person in this area or in many different areas, honestly, Pisces. Sometimes we don't see that. Sometimes we don't see that people would do anything to be in our positions. You know, there's so many problems and so many issues out there, and I'm feeling an energy of one in particular person that is around you that wishes they could be you, wishes they can think like you, they can have things like you, they can, you know, I don't know, there's so much here, Pisces, but I'm loving this energy for you because it feels very modern, futuristic, actually, Pisces. Like you're ahead of your time, you know things, you've seen things. So you did reach some form of higher self. So I got this Wheel of Fortune hit here. It says things working in your favor, lucky moment, phase / situation, fate, destiny, and change. I mean, a lot of you have had many lucky moments in your life, things that do work in your favor. You may not see it at that very moment. You know, like for example, you know, I don't know why, Pisces, this is coming to mind, but let's just say, I remember there was a story, I'm trying to get this out, but there was a story about how it was the whole 9/11 thing, and some woman that was supposed to be in the office at a certain time, I don't know, her kids, something happened, and she couldn't make it the morning of, and so she was running late. She was very upset with herself. And then that happened, you know? So it's like you think that you're failing in an area in life or something isn't going well, but really it's the universe trying to direct you in a different place because that's going to be so much worse. And at that moment she was talking about how she felt like, you know, like how's she going to do this, you know, and it didn't matter. All those worries didn't matter, and I'm not laughing, but you know what I mean? It's like amazing how the brain goes into problems and problems and problems, and it's like, look what happened. You just don't even know. So there is something here, Pisces, about maybe you guys learning lessons, seeing things already, maybe like that woman that was like, whoa, I'm never going to question God again when things come up. And I don't know why, and I think that it's pulling me off my schedule and what my goals are. I'm just gonna flow with it. And that is ahead of your time thinking, Pisces, and that's what I'm getting there. I hope that made sense. Also, for my beautiful star seeds out there, people that communicate with the higher ups and the higher beings, they don't always talk the way you think they're supposed to talk. So I don't know, somebody needed to hear that. I got the star card, Pisces, right behind this. I just saw that. Hold on. You see how it says here, modern and unique idea, ahead of your time, a futuristic view of the world. And then we have 3 of Wands and the star. It's an energy, Pisces, of really making something of your life, really becoming some type of attention, like the center of attention in some ways. So I do feel like a lot of you are going to accomplish something that seems very impossible, or it seems, you know, it might be a new idea as well, Pisces, that could be very futuristic, but it definitely brings you into some form of stardom. So you're on the right path. When you start feeling like your higher self, the best self that you've had ever, you know, like this is the best brain, this is the best body, this is the best, you know, I feel this energy of stardom approaching you, Pisces, because you're definitely doing all the necessary steps to become some form of a star or some form of a miracle, Pisces, that is headed in your direction. But let's see. All right, Spirit, tell me more. You got the Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords, 2 more, 8 of Pentacles, 1 more, and the World. I'm going to flip them just so you can see the picture, but I do read reversals. Some of you have gotten close to people that like you still have to be around people that you know are not the kindest of people. I call them a-holes. You know, like this Five of Swords gives me the energy of an a-hole, somebody that knows they're being hurtful, somebody that, you know, maybe likes to see another person hurt, cry, insecure, not really feeling themselves. You know, so I do feel like you have to be around a person like this for some reason. But the good thing is that Knight of Cups was in the reversal. So it tells me like you don't really pay too much attention to them. You don't give them too much mind. Like you don't put mind into whatever it is that they do or what they're doing. It's like you learn to channel that energy, like take that, whatever you were offering to this person or however you were coming or approaching this person, you kind of change that is what I get. So even though you're kind of still around in some way or have to deal with this person, the way that you deal with them is very different. I also got the Eight of Pentacles and the World. I think some of you had to, I don't know if this person or some situation in your life made it really difficult that you had to like really invest and focus on overworking and putting more time and energy into making money. But I'm feeling the energy of overworking. This is in your past position. So I just feel like you guys, you know, maybe staying home a lot, working from home, maybe, you know, spending more time in the office, maybe even searching for a job. But there was this need, this is a feeling, like there was this need to, you know, maybe be independent, to make more for yourself type of energy, Pisces. But we will go deeper. We also have the future here with the World. So this is being able to close something out, close a chapter in your life. For some of you, I feel like it's closing out the chapter of needing to be around people that aren't for your highest good or don't mean the best for you. So it kind of feels like, I don't know how to explain this, but it feels like you are around people still. This could be like in your work environment, you know, could be your family. Like you can't get rid of them. You can't shake them, you know, but it's just like, you're going to be able to in the future. You're going to be able to close this chapter. For some of you, this may be even an end to your being broke or not having enough funds. Like it's going to change. Like the tables are going to turn and you're going to be able to save, invest, you know, get the things that you need. Why? Because I see all this energy here of some bright idea, some new idea, something that is going to lead you into a place of being ahead of other people. And I feel that it will be profitable. But let's go deeper, Pisces. Let's see what else. Spirit, tell me more. Okay. See, for your future here, Pisces, the World and the Temperance. This means closing a cycle and having more balance into your life. So it definitely feels the energy of being able to do more of the things that you want to do, maybe relaxing more, maybe, you know, being able to afford certain things that you couldn't afford before. It is going to have like a good balance. But I also feel like you're going to be in a place where you don't need to spend it all. Like you're understanding that, you know, it's not about the money. It's about the comfort that it gives you. It's about the freedom that it gives you. So long as you have that freedom and you're not worried about it, you know, I just feel you being satisfied. So it's like you're not going to look like you have all that money. Like you just won't look like it, Pisces. But, you know, I don't know how to explain that. Like I'm not saying you're going to look broke, but you're just, it's going to be like, I'm happy, I'm satisfied, I'm good, everything is paid for, and I have a ton of money in the bank. So I'm kind of just, I'm comfortable. Like it's a beautiful energy of being balanced, of being comfortable, and you no longer have to worry the way you used to worry. Closing out a chapter, whether that's financial or with people, it's like those worries that you have are not going to be there in your future. It's going to be more peaceful. Never perfect, Pisces, but more peaceful. Let's throw one more out for that. One more, Spirit. The Hermit. This is the card of being closed off, being alone, you know. And I'm not saying you guys are not going to find love, but what I'm saying is there's certain people here that were a-holes and irritating and very annoying and making things a little bit more difficult than it needed to be. So I feel you in a place of finally reaching, being in a place of peace, and, you know, being able to hear yourself think. Like there's just I'm hearing water, like running water for some reason. So I don't know why I'm hearing that. Maybe you'll be by the water, I don't know. But you'll be able to hear yourself think. And that's a very peaceful place to be. I don't know, like it's more quiet. But let's see. I think you guys have a lot going on in your lives that you're more focused on. Then there is someone here, Pisces. I'm going to go deeper in a minute. But yeah, there's somebody here that just bothers you. They're kind of an a-hole. Maybe they're not an a-hole all the time. That's what the Knight of Wands is kind of telling me. So sometimes they're like an a-hole, sometimes they're fine. But either way, Pisces, you kind of you have you have them numbered, like you figured them out already. So you definitely pulled back how much attention you give to this person. I feel you with this Empress energy. Let me see. I feel you recognizing that you're very important, and the things that you love and the things that you want are very important. The more that you stop trying to please other people or give somebody something, you know, to make them feel better, to help them in life, the more you're going to be able to give that either to yourself, or it's just an energy of realizing now that you don't need to help other people in order for you to be happy and important. And I don't know if that made any sense, but let's see. Let's do one more for this. The Tower in reverse. I think a lot of you let go of your own self-worth, your own self-care, because you were trying to help people that didn't deserve your help, is what I'm getting. They didn't deserve your help. And that's fine, Pisces. We always run into situations or people like that. But I feel like this is why you're kind of ahead of your time. As much as you may love people, as much as you are empathetic to their needs, you're also on another level of creation, spirituality, meaning that because you don't invest all your emotional time or energy into that a-hole, or to the person that, and maybe they're just not an a-hole, maybe they're just inconsistent with you, you're now able to avoid any future problems with your mental health, physical health, or emotional health. Like, that's what I'm getting here. That's what the Tower means in reverse, is preventing a catastrophe. So I feel like, you know what would happen, Pisces, if you still paid attention to someone here? Some form of a catastrophe would happen for you. That's what I'm getting. And I think it's very personal, you know, it'll be in your own life. And then you'll find yourself with the person that probably, because they're so inconsistent, not help you the way you deserve after everything that you've done. So I see why you've pulled back. You're smart. You're ahead of your time. You figured it out before it was too late. Giving to someone or some situation. This doesn't have to be a person. It could be a job as well. You know, like maybe you used to work long hours and it just wasn't worth it. You know, there was something here about that. Like, it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't paying you what you deserved. It wasn't recognizing you the way you deserved. It was talking about you behind your back. You know, I'm feeling these energies, Pisces, and it's like I figured this out. This is how I'm getting you. Okay, I see where I stand in this situation and in this room. I get it now. You know, so you prevented catastrophes, because if you kept going in those directions and didn't listen to the higher ups and to yourself, then you would have a problem. That's how I'm getting that. But let's see here for the past. Yeah, you spend a lot of time on maybe the idea of love, or what a relationship is going to look like, or how it should be like. Like, you broke out of the programming. Maybe you watched way too many, I don't know, episodes of The Brady Bunch, or, I don't know what these family episodes are, and you had an idea in your mind of what love looked like, or what it should be like. And I don't know why I'm talking like that. You know why I'm talking like that? Because I feel very robotic. So you did invest a lot of time. It could be in work as well. There could have been like spending so much time at work. One of the things I asked my dad before he passed away was, what did he have any regrets in life? And the one thing he said to me was, I worked a lot. Like, he didn't take all his vacation days, and but he worked a lot. So again, it's like, that's the example, I guess, for me, where it's like, I learned, like, okay, yes, you need to work, you need to pay your bills, but you need to enjoy life as well. So this is what I'm getting. It's like, I learned that lesson. I figured that out. Like, I figured out a happy way on how to do both, but it's like something, it could be in a relationship as well for you, Pisces. Like, I don't know what your situation is, but you definitely pick something up, you learn something, and now you're ahead of your time, and you're ahead of the game in life, the game of life. Yes, I've never read the book, but I heard a lot of people talking about it, but it is coming up here, the game of life. All right, let's see what the outcome is, or the advice. I'm sorry, advice. We did the future already. Ooh, the Magician and the Ace of Swords. So I feel like God is asking you to change the way you speak. I know this is going to sound strange, but we're going to try. Change the way you speak. And I don't know what that means. Change the way you speak. Let's see. Let's do one more. Wow. Change the way you speak. I'll give an example. Maybe some of you are kind of meekish when you speak. Maybe you have a low voice, and you don't have to shout and scream, but there's something about what you say that is going to be very important and needs to be heard. And I don't know what that means exactly in your life, but that's what I'm getting here. Something that's very important, and it needs to be heard. And don't let anyone try to change your mind or opinion on what you're feeling, what you're thinking, whatever this is, because I do feel like someone is going to see a very different side of you. It's almost like you're a dog with a bone. Like, you're not going to let this thing go. And in some ways, Pisces, this is what I'm getting. This is a good thing. Like, I don't know how to say that. Like, it's a good thing. No, you're not going to fold. You're not going to let something go. And use discernment with that, because a lot of times things can, you can hurt yourself by being angry, and this is not what I'm picking up. It's not an angry feeling. It's just something inside of you that's so sure and knows something really important and truthful. Ace of Swords is something very truthful and honest. And it's like, you can't let somebody manipulate that or change that feeling inside of you, because people will try. They will try to make you think that, no, you're not right. Let me argue the fact. But it's like, if it's your feelings and they're validating, you validate them yourself, then that's it. It's your truth. It's important for you. So I don't feel like you're going to let it go. Dog with a bone. That's what I'm getting. It's like somebody's going to try to tell you and argue with you some type of points. And it's like, at the end of the day, you're going to be like, but this is how I feel. These are my feelings. They're important too. That's what I'm getting there. Let's do a little career and money. Even though this could go for career as well, Pisces. But let's see. Huge decisions. Payday. And multitasking. Oh my goodness, did I say you were working from home? I think I did, didn't I? I said something like that, like something about working from home. And I do have multitasking here with a picture like that. It doesn't have to be, but there was something I picked up there about it. I do feel like there's some type of, I don't know, at this moment, Pisces, you're like having to manage a lot of things, very important things, you know. But I feel like there's an opportunity that's coming for you, a huge decision that you're going to have to make, that you're going to have to pass and open that door. I do feel like you're questioning if this is going to be the best choice for you. Is this going to be the best profitable decision for you if I walk through this door and if I do this thing? I'm not sure. I'm going to be honest with you, but let's clarify that and see. Spirit, tell me about this payday. I do feel like it'll be very profitable. It can be. 2 of Wands. One more. It can be. And the Fool. So if you walk through this door, that's what I felt. A dog with a bone. If you go through this door, if you make this decision in your life, go full force into it. That's what I'm getting here. Go full force. You know, there's no half step in it, half A-ing it. I don't know what words I could say here anymore. Half, you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, no. Like, this is, like, if you do this, if you really want this, and you're going to make this decision, and you're going to walk through this door, there's no half stepping it. Let's say this is about a relationship, right? Let's say you want to end some relationship. And it doesn't have to be, but let's just say it. And then it's like you walk through the door, you make these decisions, but then you go backwards. That's half stepping it. You know, let's say, you know, you made a decision to try to get another job, and next thing you know, your current job, which you don't really love, tells you, we need you around more. We need you to stick around. And then you feel sorry again, which I don't feel. Dog with a bone and closing off to a-holes. I don't feel it. But let's an example. You kind of go back to it, and then you start working more towards it. That's what I'm getting here, Pisces. It's like, if you want this payday, this is what's going to take. No half stepping it. No half doing it. Just walk through the door and don't turn back. And that's what I'm getting. All right. All right, let's pull some Oshos. Sometimes you don't know how big your mission is until you're in the place of aloneness. You know, and I know that's going to be suck for some of you, because I know you guys want a relationship, and some of you will. It's not saying that. It's talking about your mission. Your mission may not have anything to do with another person. It could be just a solo mission, something that you were supposed to figure out and do on your own. Communications with your future self, with star seeds, and all this stuff, Pisces, that you know, need to be doing on your own. So my lights just flickered. All right, let's take 2 cards, Spirit. We got new vision and the stress. New vision. It's like, you know, there's something better for you and bigger for you in life, like something that you were really meant to do. It's like, you know this. Maybe some of you cannot see it yet. sometimes you can't see it until you're in it, and then you cry from happiness and connection with God. Like I listened to everything, right? And now I'm here in this situation, you know, whatever it is for you, happy family, beautiful job, new invention, something futuristic here, I don't know. And then you're sitting there like, I did it. I listened. And because sometimes it's not going to be like a 12-step plan. It's not like, here's who you're going to be and what your mission is on a full report, you know, like a report, like a book. Here's a book. You're writing the book. Oh no, I'm hearing that song. The rest is still unwritten. Yes, I heard it. For something in the distance, so close you can almost taste it. Release your inhibitions. Feel the rain on your skin. No one else can feel it for you. Only you can let it in. The rest is still unwritten. But this is what I'm getting. It's like you're ahead of it. You're ahead of the game by understanding people and how much you're going to get from them, or how they feel about you, how much support you're going to get from them. And this can go both ways. You can have a lot of supportive people, and you know these people will be there. If you need them at clutch time, they're going to be there. If you need the getaway car, they will be there. And this is what I'm getting. It's like you pinned everyone and your surroundings. Like you got really good at it, Pisces, of like figuring out your situation. This is ahead of the game. I keep feeling it. Like, yes, you are definitely ahead of the game. You are on your way to superstardom in some way, Pisces. You may not see it very clear. You may not have all the answers. You may not have all the steps. You may be feeling like you're multitasking. You see this stress ball? It's like you're in a circus and you got to do all these things, Pisces, but you're already ahead of the times or ahead of the game. So I'm trying to explain this real clear, Pisces. Like you figured things out. Those lessons that you learned them. You're not going to repeat it. And it's not just the things that you've learned through your own life. It's the things that you picked up through other people's lives. You're very intelligent here. I'm talking to a very intelligent being. You've seen the mistakes of other people, and you will not walk those same mistakes either. And this is what makes you ahead of the game and ahead of your time, Pisces. And you have a very futuristic outlook on what's coming next. And again, you don't have it all together. You don't have the plan, but the rest is still unwritten. But let the rain fall on you, Pisces. Enjoy life. You know, dance in the storm, because I'm telling you, your payday is coming. You just got to have like that energy of whatever decisions I make, it's because I'm going full force into it. All right, Pisces, I hope you liked the reading. Please like and subscribe, and thank you.